Hey, y'all, real quick before we get into the episode, it would really, really help the pod out if you just subscribe wherever you're listening. On Apple, on Spotify, subscribe to the podcast.
And don't forget, I got a little homework for you. Please leave a review. Write it on Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. We'll settle for 4 if you must. But please go leave an Apple Podcast rating.
And also, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, okay? Tell us, say something.
Please, anything.
Whenever y'all are ready.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to...
Welcome to, my fault. I thought it was
it welcome
no,
to or welcome
right.
back?
No,
Because sometimes we say welcome to, but we don't say welcome back.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
You want to say welcome to? Let's say welcome to.
I got you. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Quit Playin with Jazmyn
and Amber. We are comedians
and mothers.
Now, I like a little dark meat.
And baby, I like white meat.
Now, let's unpack here. We are talking about chicken, first and foremost. I'm already seeing it kind of being like, not your man.
Not you. I thought you would like white meat yourself.
And let me clear the record on that, too. I like Ben, okay? I have never declared I like people and genders and races of all kinds, but I like Ben. Everybody be coming to me being like, you the one that told me to date a white man, sis. I never said that.
Never said that.
Now, let's talk about the meat of it all.
Okay. One of my friends, I was mentioning that I had a neighbor move, and he was like, I forgot to change my meal service. Do you want the meals from the meal service that I had delivered? And I was like, yes, I will take them.
Absolutely.
So they had like a thigh dish
Yum.
in the
This is free food? I just wanted to clarify. I just want to get all the details.
Free food. Yes, but I don't like dark meat. I don't like thighs. It's chewy. It's fatty. I don't like it.
White meat's too dry for me.
I like it.
You like a breast?
I love a breast.
Okay, that's so interesting to me on account of you don't like a big drum.
Well, drums are dark meat.
Yeah, but I thought you didn't like a drum because of the size of it.
No,
I don't like a drum because of the taste of it.
Yeah, it tastes gamey. It tastes like dark meat tastes like gamey to me.
I love it.
Why do you like it? Isn't it
It's
chewy?
just a good fleshy bite. But white meat to me is always a little dry. And a breast is just too overwhelming. It's like, where do I even start with this? Now, thighs like, ooh, skin first layer, second layer. A breast is like, which... Should I start under, over, north, south, east, west?
No. If you eating dark meat and you talk about you like thighs, to me, it gives very much cannibalistic. I don't know.
You don't call me Army Hammer, baby.
And you know what?
I love it.
You can't confuse white meat. Well, at least from what I know, you can't really confuse different animals with white meat. Dark meat could be anything, child. I don't know what that is.
These are free meals that your neighbor is giving you. I want to just frame our. So your neighbor said, "Here's the free food," and you said, "Is it white or dark meat?"
No,
to which he goes, "I'm moving. Do you want it? Yes or no?"
He was gone, but there were like 6 meals.
Oh,
and
nice.
I was just going through them, and I was like, "Oh, this one is like some sort of dark meat curry." I'm like, ugh. And my friend told me that I could lose my black card over that.
I mean, we're not a monolith.
Right.
But you crazy. Bring that meat to my house. Does your child eat either one?
My kid likes chicken, but I don't eat a lot of dark meat, so I don't know.
Would you consider yourself a picky eater?
No.
I'll
try anything twice.
Anything twice. So
anything.
You will try it. You will eat it.
I'll try anything.
Even the humanly flesh of a thigh.
I've had dark meat so many times. I just never like it.
Got you. So you're saying when it comes down to what you prefer.
Yes.
You prefer white meat.
I prefer a breast, honey, a wing.
Let's be clear. I'm never turning down either. But if you're asking me for my preference, it's dark meat.
Really?
I love a drum, as we know. Love a thigh. Mm-hmm.
Spicy or mild?
I'm a spice girl.
Me
too.
too.
I'm getting to be, I can't handle spice years old.
Really?
I know. And I love spicy food. Like in college sometimes, I kid you not, I could eat like jalapenos just out the jar.
Oh, pickled jalapenos?
Pickled jalapenos out the jar.
I love a fried jalapeno. You ever had fried pickled jalapenos?
I have not.
Ooh, they so good. They are so good.
Just as is, just the breading and the spice.
They throw them in the breading, they fry them, and they're little fried pickled jalapenos.
See, I love that, but you're not feeling like you're getting at the age where you're like, I got to take a Tums before I eat something hot.
No,
because it's gonna talk back to you.
No, I'm feeling that way with like dairy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's getting a little out of hand. Actually, it's getting out of hand.
This dressing got too much milk in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But like not with spice. I love spice so much. I love to sweat when I eat.
I love the taste on the tongue. I
Yeah.
love the feeling in the brow.
Yes.
Amber, 3 hours after I eat that is like,
Ooh.
what have I done?
Oh my God.
Girl.
I could that would be miserable.
Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Let's get back into pop culture. You know what? I'm going to do this one first because it's going to be a drive-by talk.
Okay.
Stefon Diggs.
Mm.
This is what happens when we don't get at least 50 minutes of music on part of Cardi and Stefon.
Yes.
So the Patriots have let the brother go. They say, you know what? It's too much drama. Too many baby mamas. This is what happens. This is
that
what
why-
happens. We don't hunker down and just
Hold
go
on,
to practice.
is that why he was let go though?
You're telling me that this drama with Cardi is not a reason? All this heightened visibility about the wrong thing? You're telling me that has
The
nothing to
NFL
do with him getting let
loves
go?
that. They love the drama.
They like it when it's mostly positive. Why else do you think he got let go?
Because he lost the Super Bowl, maybe probably performance. If anything, maybe the fact that he has so much personal life drama has affected his performance.
What did I say?
You said the NFL don't like all the fact that he got all the baby mamas.
The personal
is
is that not the personal life drama?
But if you cannot let it affect you,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, maybe if you got 9 kids on the way, that's some more hunger. You got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
But if you start performing poorly, then
Right. We got to cut you.
we got to cut you. Now, me and you were talking this weekend about how I don't want to be judged on this podcast, okay?
Well, you on the wrong show.
But Stefon Diggs is fine to me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You know,
The activity.
I'm not saying I agree with the activities. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying if you just look at the man, he look good. And you said you disagreed.
He looks like a high schooler to me.
He's 32.
Maybe it's the braids. I don't know. There's something about him that just gives little boy energy.
Yeah.
Like even running around making multiple. Now I am judging on the activity, but
Yeah.
you sent me a video. You were like, we need to drop this in the podcast. You sent that video of him working out at the gym. I was like, this looks like a kid going to a weightlifting class to me. He just gives young energy, like young and annoying.
Yeah.
He feels like somebody on a date would be like doing the basketball under his legs. I'm just like.
And
So
listen,
why don't we talk about long-term goals? Like, I don't know, get money, ball. It's like, yeah, well, you know what? You've been in your young man bag anyway.
Oh my God.
You've been on your young man bag. You said that on a podcast. You're like, this 25-year-old trying to talk to me.
No, not 20. Well, yeah. So he did try to. I've never been on a date with anybody that was that young. The youngest I was dating recently is 29.
And how's that going?
Listen, you know what? You know what? When you look good, I don't know what to say. When you fine, you can do it when you fine.
Little boys, they're fine, but yeah, something about him just gives irresponsible and reckless.
Yeah.
He probably be driving too fast, just trying to show off. I'm like, let's put our seatbelts on.
Yeah, but I feel like that's because you know all the information about him. But if Stefon Diggs walked into here right now and we didn't know anything about him, I'd be like, okay.
He looked small in the clips we saw. He didn't look like a big hunking dude. Like the other guy, the other black guy in the video, I was like, now that's a grown man. That's a man, Maury.
I have a problem with black women. I have a problem with black women because I talk about this. I talk about dating shows on YouTube. Every season of every show, when I say somebody fine, black women be like, he ain't fine. No,
I think he's cute. I think the word for I'm not saying he's not attractive. I think he's cute, and when I think about a man, I think fine.
He's not. He doesn't give you manly.
No. It's
Okay.
little boy shenanigans. Speaking of black women, you're looking amazing in that red lip, Jazz. Speaking of black women, why don't we discuss what lip is that? I love it.
This is Ruby Woo,
Interesting.
the very classic staple Ruby Woo, and I wore it for you guys. I do not take back what I said. I think that this is, and I'm wearing it today as a statement. And everybody gonna say, it look good, it look good.
It looks
it's
great.
It's not fresh to me. Sure. Even Mama Tina today. I saw Mama Tina post. She didn't even have a red lip on today. She had on a pink lip.
Oh. Now, you typically don't see Mama Tina without her red lip on.
Even Mama Tina has moved on.
So all you're saying is give it variety. Don't just let the red lip be your You're all in all.
I'm saying I shared Viola Davis on my story. She had a beautiful, shiny burgundy lip recently. I shared Tiana Taylor had a beautiful chocolate lip. There are so many other moments that can take our special occasion moments to the next level versus a red mat, you know? But, you know, I never said it didn't look good.
Gotcha.
I just said
Can we roll the footage?
I never said it didn't look good.
I don't think you said it. Yeah.
Aunties, we need to put the matte red lip on ice. I'm just saying, let's
just
try something else, especially for special occasions.
I got you. Okay, y'all. We have a new energy. She said, just try new things. That's what she said.
That's what I said.
You want to move on to our next pop culture topic? Okay. So, comedian Lala Milan recently talked about how, as a mother, Lala has, I think, a 1-year-old son, or we all had kids.
Around the same time, I think. Yeah. I think her kid is a little
son,
younger.
Right.
Yeah.
He might be 2,
Maybe
actually.
2 or something. I love Lala Milan.
Me too. I watch her on, like, she is heavy on Snapchat stories, and she's, like, super cute with him. She's, like, speaking Spanish with him and everything. She's fluent in Spanish. We love her. She's hilarious, but she did say it takes a while to get back to yourself as a mother. Once you've had your child. How long do you think it took you to get back after you had your child?
Well, you know, statistically, they say it takes 3 years.
Wow, really?
Yes. It takes 3 years for your body, hormone levels, and everything for you to get back to yourself, or for you to feel like yourself. I think that now that my kid is almost 4, I feel back to myself now. But I don't feel like that when my kid turned 3, I don't feel like that was the case. But now at almost 4, I'm feeling like more of myself. But I'm not even the same person I was.
Right. It's kind of like there is no back to who that person was, because my brain has been rewired to, like, even when I drop my child off at daycare, I'll hear, like, phantom cries. Like, I will never be the same.
Yes.
In the best way.
Yeah.
But I'm almost like, I'm never going to be back to her. I don't necessarily need to be back to her.
Right.
But I do feel like better versions of myself are here because of the kids. But if we're talking about, like, getting out of the bed and going out for that first, like, ain't nothing like that first cocktail. You're like, that's how, I was like, that took a month. I'm like, and we're back. We're back. that first margarita after I just had my son, I was like,
I took my first drink at the hospital.
Right. and that too.
I'm joking.
Look, I ain't like, you know, with the nursing and all that, it took me a minute, but when I was back, baby, I was back.
Yeah. Okay, I would love to know, what's one ways you think you've changed for better, and one ways you think you've changed that maybe not so good after being a mom? Because
you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna do for worse first, because this is what my mom tells me.
Mom. Chill, Mom. I'm trying.
My mom says that since I've become a mom, I'm meaner.
Okay.
And
that was gonna be my for the better. And
really?
I'll explain more. Yeah.
Okay. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I do understand what my mom is saying, but I think that over the past 4 or 5 years, I have grown so much as a person, and I have more boundaries, and I have the ways I like to do things, and I'm a mom. I'm responsible for somebody else, and I just think that, you know, I'm just very strict in the way I like for my life to run.
Right.
It makes my mom sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, because I tell her, I run this. You don't run this. Because me and my mom are both, like, leaders.
Right. What's an example of something that you had to be like, Mom, this is not your lane, this is mine, that you probably wouldn't have said before your child?
I don't know. Me and my mom, we go back and forth about a lot of stuff, like even just meals.
Got you.
Like,
well,
and my kid also doesn't drink juice.
Got you.
So my mom will come and she'll be like, "Oh, the baby had a sip of Sprite." Excuse me? Oh, no, the baby does not have a sip of Sprite.
Got you. Right.
Because that is that's against my rules. So the baby should never have a sip.
With the boundaries of it all.
Yeah.
Which is forcing me now to really lay it down.
Really forcing me to lay it down and say, absolutely not.
You and your mother probably haven't had to have those conversations since she was in, like, high school.
Right.
So she has not met my daughter standing up for herself and not under my household.
Yes.
But you would say in general you think you're a little bit more mean. Like, that's everybody across the board. Like, you run a tighter program because of motherhood.
I run a tighter program because of motherhood, yes. And I'm a little bit more mean. Also, I'm divorced. Like, I think probably my ex-husband would say, "Oh, damn."
Yeah.
Damn, I think
It's strict around here.
it's strict around
strict
here.
program.
You know?
Yeah.
The other day I seen him a parent teacher conference, the little flyer, and he was like, he was like, okay, when is it? I said, check that QR. I said, check that QR code, Broham.
Because it's like I'm shout patience because
Right.
you had all the resources to find this information.
Gave it
Why
to
are you
you.
burdening me with another
Talk
question?
about when is it? I said, Playboy, check that
Right,
QR code.
check
And
it.
he sent me a gift like, okay, like because usually he would be
Yeah.
like, you used to somebody, and I'm just like, I'm not that person no more.
See, I'm going to make that my for better.
Okay, that's your for better.
because I don't think I was ever like a pushover by any stretch, but sometimes you could, you get a little bit of a leash with me, and then
Yeah.
I would retract it.
Yeah,
Whereas now, I definitely find myself saying, like, I do not have time. Like, if somebody is irking my nerves, I have to shut this down right now.
yeah,
Because, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, what parent do I want my child to see? I never want my
Yeah.
child to be like, my mom is afraid to stick up for herself. My mom is like,
Yes.
I want my child to be like, my mama, she don't play by me. She don't play by her
Yes.
business. She means what she says. I can trust. If my mama says we going to Disneyland, we're going. Ain't no we'll see.
Yes.
Like, so my child, I feel like I run a tighter program, but I think that's my strength now.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I don't have time to play games with you. I don't have time to come around across town if it ain't paying no money because
Yeah.
I got 2 kids.
Yes.
So let's have a conversation right now about it.
yeah,
That's my for better. My for worse, because of parenting, I'm way less spontaneous than I used to be. Like,
Oh, okay.
if you were to ask Ben, he would probably be like, dang, can we have some fun? Like,
Yeah.
whereas Saturdays that me and Ben used to just be like, oh, we could do whatever. We could
Yeah.
go walk and get an ice cream. It didn't have to be timed out minute by minute, hour by hour. Like, I really want to get to a point. It's kind of like the for better is the for worse. It's
Yeah.
like, can we find some moments of spontaneity that's
Yeah.
not planned?
yeah,
But the mom in me has got me so like, what do you mean just woke up and you decided that we all should go to the apple orchard?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't plan this. And he's like, but we don't have anything to do today. Like, what's the big deal? I'm like, what is the big deal, I guess?
And your for worse is kind of my for better.
Okay.
What I ask myself as a mom now, I used to be much more strict. I used to be a little bit of a pushover, and I used to create a lot of rules for myself.
Right.
But now I'm like, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
When my kid asks me, Mama, can we do this? I say, before I say no, first I want to be like, no, we don't have. Then I say, why not?
Why not?
Why not? I got a couple coins. I got a few hours. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I never used to be like that.
Yeah.
So I think we're flipped.
I'm going to try to get it in my why not bag.
Get in your
Ben
why
says
not
that
bag.
too. He'll always be like, because sometimes I lead with no. Like, he can feel like, how about we... He's like, okay, instead of, he said, I feel you about to say it, instead of leading with no,
Yes.
he's like, I'm going to start asking you what needs to happen for you to say yes.
Yes.
What do I need to do for you to say yes today?
Yes.
What do I need to take off your plate for you to, because you creating all these reasons why it can't happen,
Yes.
and those aren't even real reasons.
Yes.
You just didn't budget the space in your mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. We went out this past week. We had a comedy show, and then
Yeah.
we went out.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going out.
Yeah.
I'm going out.
That
and
was
then
spontaneous to you.
It was spontaneous because now this how you know I'm getting old. The event said it started at 10, right? So we got there at 10:30.
Yeah.
The kind of event of it all really didn't start till about 12:45.
Yeah.
At 1:30 a.m., I stayed later than you.
Well, because I was paying somebody to watch
Right,
my kid.
right.
So I listen. I ain't about to stay here for $60.
For $60. That's what I was like, I got home at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But I did it. See,
You did it. You stayed out.
So I'm loosening it up just a little bit. But
Yeah.
I am glad that motherhood has given me this like really powerful voice, because once you get that baby out of you, you be like, I can get through anything.
Yeah, it does feel very powerful.
Like, I used to go to workout classes after I have my children, and I'd be like, oh, this is just a 1 hour class.
Yeah.
I was, with my first one, I was like, I was in labor for 54 hours.
Okay.
This is just a little 1 hour, a 1 hour class. This ain't nothing.
Right.
Like mentally, I feel stronger in that way because of motherhood for sure. I love mom life though. Like, I feel also kinship when I see like other kids,
Yeah.
like in that very, I love to gather other people's children sometimes, but just like, I don't know. I feel like when I see another mom, I'm like, we have some shared trauma.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
We have, like, I was out the other day and I saw this mom, she had triplets. Like, when the children outnumber you, I'm kind of like, Are you sleeping? What is bedtime like? Like,
Baby, if they would have told me I had 3 up in there, I would have said adoption, homeless shelter, me.
it's like Mary Kill.
Yeah.
Like the kid edition.
Because ain't no way I'm taking 3 home.
Keep
ain't no way.
Toss.
my
Keep tossing. Baby, they ain't gonna like that one.
They
Y'all
ain't
be
gonna like that
alright.
one.
Y'all be
Y'all be
alright. Y'all be
Y'all
alright.
be
Oh my gosh.
We're comedians.
They still don't get that, Jazz. They still be like, yeah, but my grandfather was a triplet back in the Great Depression. It's like,
oh
we
my
know.
goodness.
You know how people come up to you with the personal story of why, like, this joke really didn't fit with me because my ex-boyfriend's niece's daughter. You're like, right.
Girl.
You gotta let that hurt go, baby.
You gotta let that hurt go. Speaking of that hurt.
That hurt. Oh, it hurt.
Okay, so this all started when a girl got online and said that she was the jealous friend. Okay, she said,
And she led with that.
yeah.
She said, this is a play. I'm the girl that's jealous of my friend. It me.
She said, I had a friend who was given everything in life. She didn't have to work for anything. I was jealous of her, and I had to stop being friends with her because I realized that I was jealous of her. And I wanted to talk about it. A lot of people have made think pieces. Have you ever been jealous of anybody?
I have definitely been jealous of people, but they weren't close friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely had moments, especially career-wise, where I'll see somebody else who I feel like is a colleague in the space, and I'm like, I almost think of an action plan. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
if they were invited to this thing, like, who do I need to talk to so I'm invited next time? It's for me, it's less about them and more of like, I see somebody who was in a space that I want to be in.
Exactly.
I want to figure out how they got there.
Yeah.
But I'm never like, Jazz doesn't deserve this because
Right.
I already know there are worlds of things happening behind the scenes that people never see, which is
Yes.
why people get put in the positions they are put in.
Yes.
And nepotism is one of those worlds. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not an idiot. Some people get gigs because their auntie, their mother, their cousin, their dad. And one day, you know, when we on for real,
Hopefully
my
our
kid gonna
kids,
be in that
yes.
office too. Like,
Exactly.
So, but I have dealt with the opposite, which we'll get to. So, have you been jealous of someone?
I cannot really say that I've ever been jealous of somebody. It's the same as you. I don't think that is jealous of them, but I have been looked at people, especially career-wise, and say, I want that too.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think
No.
it's normal to look at what somebody has and be like, I want that too.
Yeah.
And I think it's weird to be like, they don't deserve that.
Right.
It's kind of like, however they got it, I don't give a damn. I want it too.
I want it. I wanted
want
the
it
promotion too. It's about the
Yes.
promotion. It's not about the person.
Exactly. I think it is weird to I don't care if they're a nepo baby, because like you said, I want my baby to reap the benefits of me as well. Like, that's the whole point of having a kid and being
Some
successful.
generational wealth, yes.
So that they can ride your coattails.
Correct,
You know what I'm
correct.
saying? That's wonderful, I think. That's the goal. But I think it's weird to look at somebody, and I don't care if they're a nepo baby or what, and say they didn't have to work for that. Because really, it doesn't matter what you do or who your parents are. You do have to work to some capacity. You may not have to have work as hard as Viola Davis if you've read her book.
Yeah.
Okay, you may not have had that particular struggle, but to say that they did not work, to me, that was a red flag in her video when she said that she didn't have to work for nothing she had. Well,
Okay, so how did y'all become friends then?
Right.
Like, how did y'all get in the same circles? If she's a nepo baby and you're not, how did y'all come across? How did your paths cross?
I don't know. That wasn't even your friend, girl. You can't really be jealous of your friends.
I feel like if you have a strong sense of self, you really aren't going to be like, it just comes down to insecurities. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's so interesting because all the time people are like, everybody ain't jealous of you. But if you come across somebody who does not have a strong sense of self, they will try to bring you down with them. Like, they just will.
So tell me about what happened.
I've had a friend before who, as you can imagine, you know, we weren't always in the positions that we're in now and doing the things we're doing. Of course, we have long way to go.
Yeah.
But I just have somebody who I no longer am friends with who, I guess when I started like making content and being funny and doing all the things that I always talked about that I wanted to be doing, every time we would hang out, it was like a jab about that. Out of nowhere, we would be, let's say
Let's act it out.
Let's say we're talking about this, I'll be her.
Okay.
So,
And I'm Amber.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just working on my comedy. I'm doing this.
They just had to make you famous.
Well, yes. I mean, look at me. I'm very funny. I'm very talented. I'm very beautiful. But I'm
Girl,
also
you know I don't
working-
watch that stuff you make, so.
You don't watch my stuff I make? Why?
Girl, no, I know you for real. I don't have to watch, like, I know you're doing well. It's not a big deal.
Okay, I understand that. You know me, right? So you don't maybe
You know
don't
that
feel-
outfit you wore last Tuesday, though? That was kind of crazy, though.
Oh, I thought you didn't watch me.
Well, I mean, I don't watch everything, but, like, some of the things I've seen were looking a little, I don't know.
Okay, so some of the things you saw when you happen to see it, but you don't watch it, you just happen to seen it, was looking a little not good.
But see, that's why, like, they made you famous, but, like, I need to figure out my thing over here, because
Okay,
if
so
you
let
can
me
do
help
it, if
you.
you can do it, anybody can do it.
Right. So let me help you.
Cut. You know that's what I said.
I know that's what
because you
you
know
said.
me.
I know
said,
that's
send
what
me
you
your
said.
stuff. I
Yes.
can give you edits, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was always just a little, like, we wouldn't even be talking about it. It would just
Yeah.
be a random. I can't believe they did this for you. Who is they? Who is they?
'Cause you did
we,
it.
We wake up every day, record, edit, post, record,
Yes.
edit, post, record, edit, post for
Yes.
years.
Yes.
So who is they made you famous?
Right.
It would just be little comments like that, and then also it would be like a jab too many. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so eventually I was just, we had this like, we went to this concert together, and then we argued on the drive home from the concert, and I was like, oh, baby, you ain't got to worry about me.
Did you tell her that?
Do you know how you're at the age where you're not even falling out with your friends anymore?
Yeah,
So we had
of
fallen
course.
out earlier that year. We had
Yeah.
just made back up and reconciled, and this
Yeah.
was another fallout,
Yes.
which told me like, girl, what are we doing? We are 30 plus, and we're having more than one fallout in a year. Like,
Yes.
this is ridiculous. Like, we're
Right.
having a slight tiff every time we hang out. We basically got into a fight about, okay, you remember that one time we were on the podcast talking about how your friend wanted you to kind of like, hey, put me in touch with this guy. And then when you try
Oh,
to
yes.
set the friend up, they didn't
Yes.
do anything about it.
Yes.
So basically, this friend was complaining about like not dating and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
To which I'm retorting like, you gotta put yourself out there more. You gotta be. I'm never telling anybody to settle or anything like that, but you gotta be
Yeah.
reasonable. You gotta be flexible. And then she kind of got a little like, well, we can't all settle, Amber. And that's when I was like, oh, now I gotta. Right.
You know what I would have did?
Because it
Get
was
out.
my car after all. Because you can't drive your car because it's always something
Get out.
out.
You can get out.
Everybody out the motherfucking dressing room.
Everybody
Please,
out.
please.
Everybody out.
Yeah,
And
it got
Uber
there.
home.
It got there, and I was kind of like, I said, I kind of took that out of it because again, this has nothing to do with my husband and my life.
Right.
This has to do with you don't have a strong sense of self.
Yes.
And so your goal right now is to try to make me and my life and my person feel small, and I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yes.
And so I basically took the route of like, it's going to be really hard for somebody to meet this criteria because quite frankly, as your friend, it's been hard for me to meet this criteria. And I'm
Right.
just your friend. Your
Right.
future might not look exactly the way you picture perfect, planned it out. If you
sure.
read my diary from 3rd grade, I was supposed to be Mrs. Usher Raymond with 3 like
It's
that.
nice and slow.
Miss, you remember famous Jet Jackson? That was who I was supposed to be with. And one day
Yeah.
you meet somebody, you're like, I really connect with you. And
Yeah.
however I saw my future family, my future plans, damn all that. You
Yeah.
like me, I like you. Let's create a life together.
Yeah.
And so
I think
that's what it is.
jealousy, and this is just a really great example of jealousy, has nothing to do with the other person. This is an
Right.
internal battle. And the girl online
And it's
to
one
your
battle
friend,
after another after another.
it don't have nothing to do with the person you're jealous of. It has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. Yes.
I almost can't. Are you like this? I almost can't even have someone on my team that has low self-esteem.
Oh, the internet ripped me apart one time when I said I don't like having friends that have low self-esteem. I don't do friends that have low self-esteem. I can't. It just drains me.
It's so draining.
It's
like-
draining.
Is that what you're wearing? Well, I should probably go change. Oh, are we going to this place? Well, who's going? Like, I need something to wear. Well, I need something to.
I could never do that.
Yes.
You going on vacation? Oh, I could never do that. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I would. I'm too fat. I'm too ugly.
I could never
I'm not
just
cute.
wear-
My
yeah.
hair is. I literally have been around girls like that, and I'm like,
I could never cut my hair. Oh, and now you dyeing it pink. I wish I could get away with pink. It's like,
one time I told a friend I stopped being friends with her. She was like, I went on vacation with one of my girlfriends. and she was like, I wish I could go on vacation. Mind you, I've offered like, let me watch your kid. I will watch your kid. I have a kid.
They don't
too.
even want you to troubleshoot. They just want to complain.
No.
And it's two worlds. It's I could never or you always going somewhere. That's I feel like that's what my ex friend fell into. Like
Yeah.
you just think you somebody. You here you go going to Paris. Yeah, I saved money.
I went.
I budgeted. I went. I took my family and we ate our baguettes. So I should feel bad. You're my friend. You should be happy for me. I should feel bad about taking a trip with my family.
They hit you with the I wish you could too.
Right, you can't.
That doesn't work.
You can't. That doesn't work.
That don't work. And you know what else don't work? Jokes that don't work.
Jokes. This supposed to be about fun. I'm like, ugh. This became a damn therapy session because of Jazz.
Okay, do you want to go first? Or you want me to go
No,
first?
I've been talking way too much.
Okay,
You
I'll
got
go
it.
first. Well, every episode we do a segment called Jokes That Don't Work, where we workshop new jokes that we're working on. Okay, so I've actually had this concept for a while, and I was like, maybe Amber can help me make this into an actual joke. I have a concept that when you dance, the higher your arms go up, the more liberated you are. That's why white women dance like this. Yes. Oh my God, we're having so much fun.
I'm in love.
Yes. And that's why black people dance like this.
Go
Tight.
go.
It's very tight. It's very.
We ain't free.
It's very constricted. It's very, you know. So I was like, this is such a funny concept to me, but I don't know how to actually turn it into material. One other thing I will add to it, and I wish maybe this could be a part, is when I was in high school, I would have this moment where I showed my mom one day that I could dance like a white girl.
I see.
And my mom said, show me. And I said, and my mom would crack up. When I tell you, my mom would roll off of the couch laughing. So anytime I ever made my mom mad in high school or something like that, my mom would be like, well, you came home late today. And I'd be like, but please.
You like that hair tossing.
Please.
It's
And my
very
mom-
like Save the Last Dance.
very
hip-hop.
nice, very Britney.
Yes.
You know? And my mama would laugh and laugh and laugh. And she'd be like, oh my God, just leave me alone.
Dang.
So-
You're like, got out of a
Got her. I got yours with the comedy. And I think it's just a funny concept. I'm like, maybe it's not a stand-up joke. Maybe it's a really funny sketch I can get my friends together and shoot. Or maybe it's like, I don't know, but I'm like, I just want it to be fun. I want it to be funny on stage.
Now this is a lot.
Yeah.
So work with it.
Okay.
I think you almost need to make a rubric of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
On like a 1 to 5 scale because you have such lore when it comes to dancing, right?
Yes.
So it's like, or like some sort of quadrant where it's like black man versus arms high equals this. White woman with arms low means this. Because so in the rules of Jazmyn W, like there are rules to your storytelling. One rule in Jazmyn world is that men shouldn't dance or men who dance are not attractive to you or something like that.
To me, personally.
Right. So I think there's something that has to exist in the world of attractiveness and freedom and where one combination of this is okay. Like, black man, you cannot dance around me on a date unless arms are this high, which means this amount of freedom. Like there's something that exists there that's funny to me because you do have a rule that the black man cannot dance because that's unattractive.
That's true, but so there's twofold here because all I'm thinking about is that meme of what's that one actor who's like, he's like this.
Oh, yes.
gotta put the meme in
He
there.
plays like Tupac, and then he's like a Marvel character. What is his
I
name?
forgot.
Antoine something.
Anthony.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
I love
Anthony
that.
Mackie, where he's like,
Yes.
so liberated.
Like hand behind the head. Yes.
Um,
Because you don't want just the white woman can be liberated, and
No.
then the black man can't dance.
no, this joke was actually just about women and
Gotcha.
their liberation. So I wanted to figure out how black women can get our arms up more.
Got you. Okay.
But
All right,
but this is looping into the whole dancing theme and dancing jokes or whatever. So I do think that the idea of the whys around I don't like my man dancing.
Yes. Okay, so you know how we can create different rules for men and women? Like
Yeah.
sometimes like a woman cheating, it's like women in
Women
in
men
men
fields.
field. Yeah. Or if a man does something, like, okay, woman in STEM,
Yes.
like something like that. Maybe there's rules where it's like, rule number 1, if you're a man, you should not be dancing. Rule number 2, if you're a woman, you need to be dancing, but this is how high your arms need to be or something like that. It needs to be like, because I remember I just heard this thinking like, I thought she don't like dancers. Men dancers, no.
Yes.
Women dancing, yes.
It's completely different.
Now, here's the rules of women that dance.
Yes.
Da.
I love the idea of there being a rubric with some visual examples.
Yes.
This is a good like
I
social
love a
media
let's
clip.
check the board,
Yes.
like baddies. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Hands this high.
Yes.
You had a great day at work. You run that. Hands low. You're on the verge of a breakdown. Like, we need to talk about it.
Maybe you musty. Hands high for liberation. Hands low for oppression. When I go out, I want to see your hands high to the sky. I want the roof to be raised.
Yeah. Or maybe like a tutorial. Yes.
Like a tutorial on Black women's liberation.
Or just
It's
like,
not
we
funny,
need more black. We need more Black women dancing with their hands up.
That's what I
Representation.
want. That's what I want. I
Ladies,
want more
hands
Black
up.
women. I want to see
Sweat,
armpits.
sweating.
You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't know. That was
I think
just
you
my
should
joke.
I think you should make levels of like 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Like, what does
explain
that
what
tell
they are
you?
and what do they mean. What
Yep.
story does that tell?
Yeah. So it might take you a minute longer,
Yeah.
but I think it's worth like teasing out.
I love where this is going. And I love jokes that go from social, because this is a good social clip.
Yep.
And when people see it, they want to hear more about it on stage. Sometimes I like that.
And I think whatever your like come out song is can sort of flow off of the backs of that. Like, because you're good for pull over that ass to like, y'all see that Black woman up there? How high her hands were? She's free.
You know what? This is one thing that Black people love, and comedian Steve Harvey mastered. A middle of the comedy set dance
DJ
break.
dance
I
break.
want to
Yep,
see
that
your
goes with the
arms
joke.
up in the air, Black girls. I want to see liberation in this room, and that is how we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you. What's your joke for this week?
I got this. So I have some jokes that I tell all the time about how beautiful a writer my husband is. Like, that's kind of like how Ben actually like really sealed the deal. Like, he used to handwrite me letters and all this kind of stuff. Like, put it in the mailbox. Check the mailbox. It's a letter.
Wow.
Beautiful. But for me, that sometimes lends itself to like horrible, dirty talk in the bedroom.
Oh, let's hear it.
Because he's such a poet, if you will. Like, this would be dead ass Ben. So sometimes in the bedroom, I really love. I'm like, okay, what you're about to do to me? Like, I'm like, ooh, paint me a picture of something, Ben. Just like describe. You know, we've been together for 11 years. So like, tell me what you're gonna do to me, and he'll be like, okay. So tonight we meet at a bar, right? I walk in a bar. I see you at the end of the bar. You got your all out, looking beautiful. You just threw a shot back, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm into it. I'm like, okay, we got storytelling. And then he'll be like, but you got this like forlorn look in your eye because you just received word that your grandmother, she's passed away, and so they're gonna be reading her will. And I'm kind of like, man, I'm dry as a desert down there now. Get to it. Like, sometimes he literally goes on with the story so long. I'm like, well, I'm not horny anymore, but like, what's the next part?
What happened?
So I have these like jokes about how like in the middle of sex, I just like pull a typewriter up and just start tonight. Like, we haven't slept together in weeks, but that book coming out at the end of the year.
You're on top, and you're like,
give me that any physical comedy that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
me having sex. I'm like, write this shit down. This gonna be a bestseller.
maybe it's a scroll. Maybe you pull it down, and you're like, yes. And what's the rest? Why is he over here? He should be down here. Okay.
But it's just like, our bedroom is now no longer a place for sex. It's like note cards. We're like, but what are we gonna do top of Act 3 though?
Right.
Just like the sexual experiences have now built this like great novel that he has. Or I can tie it to like all of the great writers and how they pissed off their wives. Like, because you're like, you just released this new book, but if I talk to the wife, it's like, girl, I ain't had sex in years, because he was over here finishing Game of Thrones for y'all stupid asses.
Right.
Like, some either like bitter wife route or riding them with the typewriter. That's funny as
I think both. I love a multi-scenario joke, you know? And it would start like, okay, you don't actually have sex because he's too busy telling the story, and now y'all got, what do you have in the bed now? Do you have popcorn in the bed now? You got your cigarette.
I'm crying.
Yeah, you crying.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
You know? And then when you actually do get to have sex, and then he's in the middle of like dirty talk, he's talking you through it. But then
what happens at the end of chapter 3?
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep smoking this cigarette in bed. It's very like Carrie Bradshaw with the typewriter, but like it's like, oh, we were gonna have sex tonight. Damn.
But also, like, if your husband is trying to romance you with his words, right? Like, how does he bring it home? Like, the idea of y'all not being intimate is fine, but how does he always bring the story back around to make sure that you have a big O?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that.
I love
idea.
but that plot twist.
Yes. That plot twist brought you right on back around.
Right back. Yeah, because it don't even be like erotica. It just be like, what an intriguing, fascinating story. And then he loves like a little sci-fi and horror. So then it'll, then this woman who was at the bar goes to the bathroom and something like jumped out of the toilet. And I'm just like, oh shit. Yeah, but did she ever find? And I'm just like, we were supposed to be. When did we get to the sloppy toppy?
Oh my goodness. No, imagine you in the middle of sloppy toppy and being like, but wait, what?
Yeah.
What
wait, I just paused. I want to know what, like, does her grandmother come back? Like, I know she like sold her soul to get a grandmother. Like, girl.
I love the exploration of all of that.
I'm going to workshop this. This is going to be at least a 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Well, because I also have to paint the world before where it was like how this beautiful writing got me to this life with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, he was just so beautiful, like beautiful letters and like beautiful vows on the day we got married. And now that we're married, Ben is a great writer.
Wow.
I've cried to every single birthday card he's ever written. Just beautiful with his words, truly. But then like that poet that you fall in love with, we got to get some of that slutty talk back.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just be like, damn. But I kind of just want to be called a slut tonight, and you're really building out like how I'm just like beautiful woman, the love of your life. And it's just like, come on. I want to be a whore tonight.
And sometimes just slap me.
Everybody knows I love a good slap, a good little soft choke.
Yes,
I'm into it.
but
it's getting
but
hot
start
in here.
with in love.
Okay, Jazz. The next segment of our show is called Quit Playing, where we talk about who played with us this week.
Yes.
I want you to get us started. Who played with you?
Well, we were already talking about my mom.
Dang, Mama got the heat this
Mama got
episode.
the heat this week.
That's all right. We love her, though.
I do love my mama, too. Oh, so much. My parents will be in town this weekend to kind of help me and everything. So I'm really excited. I've actually asked my mom. I was pretty stressed out like last week.
Yeah.
I called my mom. I said, I need help planning a birthday party for my kid. I need you to help me plan this. I'm stressed. I need you to help me. And I need you to do it, right? And so my mom, she's like, okay, I'll do it. I told her what I wanted, just gave her a lowdown on what I wanted. I said, just find a place. I call her 2 days later. You know, we talk every day, but 2 days later, what's the update on the birthday party? She's like, oh, let me pull up these sites I found, and I found a place. It's a little expensive. And I'm like, are you doing it while we're on the phone right now? Because
correct.
I need you to do this while we're not on the phone.
Yeah.
And come back to me with your findings.
I've outsourced it to you now.
I've outsourced it to you.
You need to come with me like, I've narrowed it down to these 3.
Exactly.
And these are
so
the price
you
points.
looking up the website and saying you ain't filled out the form yet and doing all this while we on the phone is defeating the purpose. I told my mom, I said, listen, I need you to do this on your own time. My mother is retired. I need you to do this on your own time. I'm calling you at 8:30 p.m. because I want to know the findings. Yeah. And you haven't filled out the form. And she was like,
this was just for the venue, not the
just for the venue.
Decor, invite,
none of that.
Entertainment, get goodie bags.
None of that. She wants to talk to her on the phone. And she hits me with the, I'm not stupid. I said, Mama, I never said you were stupid. I said, I don't think you're stupid. You're incredibly intelligent. I tell you that all the time. I think that you've never been an assistant before. So I'm telling you, as a former assistant, when my boss told me, I was the assistant to SVP. When my boss told me, Jazmyn, I need you to go figure out my mom's passport. I didn't come into her office and say, I have my laptop. So let me show you. I got my laptop.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I should go to the passport website.
Right.
No. Don't talk me through it.
Do not talk me through it. Just do it.
Just do it. Don't talk me through
Don't
it.
talk
Just
me
do
through
it.
Through it. Just do it.
Does she know her expectation henceforth? It's like, hey, I'm giving you homework. The next The next thing you need to figure out is venue. Or would it help if you say, like, Ma, this is the budget. Ain't no more, this is too expensive, this ain't. This is how much money you got. Spend it accordingly.
No. Like, she filled out the form while we were on the phone.
Right.
And I was like, just get in front of the people. All the details don't matter. Put whatever.
Yeah.
We just need to get in front of them so they'll get back to us so we can secure the date or whatever the case is. Like, none of this matters. And she was just like, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it while we're on the phone right now. That's not, you playing with me. I could do it myself. And to me, maybe that's why she think I'm mean. I don't know. Because I'm her boss now.
Yeah.
But
you got to be, okay, has she planned something before where you're like, okay, she executed this flawlessly? Well.
She plans a lot of stuff.
But she had you, so that worked out. Yes, that's great.
I was planned. She plans a lot of parties like at home for my dad, for my grandma in Dallas. But, you know, my parents live in Dallas. They don't live here. But she is a procrastinator. She waits until the last minute, and I don't do that. I'm not, you know. I think this is the last minute. You know, like 8 weeks before your kid's birthday is last minute. You know, I just think that I don't know what else to say. I don't want to say, oh, do I just say I can't have her help me with stuff like this?
If there's a pattern of her doing things last minute, I would tell her timestamps on when I need stuff done. You need to have a venue secured by Sunday.
Right.
Period. Like, but I do think with people who, and I'm speaking because my husband definitely got some sort of ADHD or something. I have to always be like, I need this thing done by noon or by end of day or by end of week. Like, I got to give him a date, because if I just say, I need you to plan it, they think, oh, I got to the birthday party.
No. And you know what?
I got to the birthday party to get it done.
My parents come to town this week.
Yep.
And my mom was like, oh, we'll talk about when I get there. Excuse me?
No.
This is a week and a half away. You could have already had like, what? You playing. Quit playing. Like, you really playing with me.
Give her a date. Say, if invitations aren't sent out by this date, you're off the case.
I feel like my mama don't take me serious unless I cry.
You gotta cry. You gotta cook up a good cry this week.
Yeah, I gotta cry, and then the things get done.
I trusted you,
you know. But if I don't cry, she say, you know, maybe I'm mean. I'm strict.
Let me tell you something. If your mama get fired, call my mama, because she gonna get it done. Now you gonna be over budget. And have
about how much?
Double. What is the budget for a child's birthday party in your opinion?
Last year the party costed about $800.
$800, yeah.
And we had it at a place, and they kind of took care of everything.
Oh, yes.
That
was great.
Yeah, and that was about $800. And when I tell you, when my baby daddy showed up and took care of the bill, I said, "Oh, thank God, amen, amen, thank God." He was like, "I already took care of it." Oh, and you brought the cake. You're looking kind of cute, actually.
No comment. You are begging me to say, get back with him. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm Team Jazmyn. But he picked up the bill and the cake, you say. That's a good man, Savannah.
Oh, my God. And y'all get he wasn't. But anyway, who played with you this week?
Here's what I'm going to do, because in a strange turn of events, everybody in my life acting right. This week only. Ben acting right. The kids acting right. This week only. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass my quit plan to one of you listeners out there who sent us an email. So you ready for this? I'm going to read it.
Yes.
Now, they might just need a little bit of advice.
Okay.
I'll turn it into a quit plan, if you will.
Okay.
Dear Jazmyn and Amber, first of all, I want to say I'm a big fan of the show, and I'm so proud to see two unapologetic, beautiful black women being themselves and doing what they love. Thank you, friend. I need some advice. My boyfriend of 6 months dumped me because I cheated on him one time. The main reason why I did it was a bit of long distance. On top of the fact that I always went to him and he never really came to me. This is my second serious relationship, and I've cheated in both. I don't know what I should do anymore. I'm 34, no kids, and just at a complete standstill. Any advice will be appreciated. Love y'all both from San Francisco. And I really want y'all to do a show out here. So I guess if we want to spin it in the quit playing energy, this man is playing with her. He dumped her. She cheated.
One time, that's it?
Just one little time. And they're long distance.
Yeah.
Okay, first things first. Would you do long distance?
Yeah.
It's not for me. I'm out the game.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I need you here on the ground. I need you here doing things. I've tried to do long distance before. It didn't work out. Either I wasn't communicating as much with them. They weren't communicating. Like, for me, it's been a setup for somebody to be disappointed. For me. But you can do it.
Yeah, I could. Just because I don't need to see my partner every day. Every other weekend is fine for me, actually. And I love the idea of like us traveling to see each other and experiencing new things. So I am really open to long distance.
But you couldn't do it if you were always the one traveling. Like it says, she said here, I don't know if she meant emotionally or physically, but she said that she was always the one going and he.
Yeah, I don't like that too much. Hopefully it's equal. That's it sounds like maybe she wasn't feeling appreciated.
Right.
And, when you don't feel appreciated, then, your eyes can wander a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
I've cheated before. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
I have not cheated, but I also have been like, you make your own rules in relationships. So I've been like open and been like, hey, if we have an understanding where, if you're out of town, as long as you communicate with me, I'm not really pressing somebody else sucking you. Like, I'm just not. Me personally, I got to do.
Yeah.
So, if we want to, like, in that way, I can't cheat. If you want to. Now, I think it is deceptive if you're dishonest about, like, if somebody in the relationship was like, did a hookup and then didn't say anything, I think that's cheating. But if you're honest about it. Now, tell me about your cheating, because I know they're listening like, bitch, let her tell about her cheating.
No, I think if you're expecting a monogamous relationship and you don't get that, that's cheating. I was
Correct.
very young and immature, and the person I was dating at the time, they sometimes their penis wouldn't work. So I was just like, man, you know what? I'm out here, man. I'm 20. I'm out here, man. Come on, man. I'm out here. And maybe he was cheating on me. I don't know. But I definitely did my thug thizzle, as we used to say back in the day.
Were you caught?
No.
So does that person to this day not know you cheated?
No.
They don't know.
But
you know.
I know.
Wow.
I was young, and I also think it's a very natural thing. Like, let me just say,
cheating?
Natural, yeah.
To like, well, I mean, like you said, you heard me. I'm down with the non-monogamy. So like you.
I mean, cheating is so common. It would be weird for me to say that it's not a natural thing. I've been married before. I never cheated while I was married, and I could have been with the same person for 2 decades, 3 decades.
Right.
But I do also understand the idea of not everybody being that way. Not everybody. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of things that go into it. So I feel like maybe monogamy is not for her.
I agree.
You don't have to be
If you've only been in
monogamous.
2 relationships and you cheated in both, I think you will definitely find someone who, A, if you want to do long distance, would travel to see you, and B, would be open to being open.
Yeah, I think if I had a long distance relationship, it would be a bit delusional for me to think that my man didn't have some local cootie cat.
Right.
Come on
now.
So
are you saying for yourself, if you were in a long distance relationship, you're cool with it being open or not exclusive?
Yeah, I would probably be cool with it being a bit open, and I don't want to know.
I see. And so, and how would you feel if there was somebody local? Would you still potentially entertain non-monogamy, or you could go either way? You're like, I could do. I've
talked about this a lot. Just trying to see if I'm compatible with people. I think that if we lived in the same city, if you went out of town and you're on a boys trip or you out of town or something like that, and somebody sparks your interest, go for it. As long as you're safe, as long as you respect me in the process as well.
For sure.
But in the same city,
let's keep it safe now.
Don't sleep with nobody within a 30-mile radius, brother.
Not a radius clause.
Because I don't want to be out at the local.
So she could be at Fresno, but keep it cute.
Keep it cute.
LA. Yeah, keep it cute. Don't be sloppy.
Don't be sloppy.
Yeah.
And don't have me in a position where, like, I don't feel like I need to know everything, but I also am nosy. I've also talked to guys that would be like, well, I kind of want to talk about it if you do it. And I'd be like, I can see that too.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm not
you're
into
it.
Like, I like the storytelling. Like, oh, we got another character. Hey, yeah.
So you want the story.
That.
You want the story. The story is fun, though.
The story is so fun. Call me what you want, but
the story
is fun, or it keeps things interesting, or if we do something with somebody together, like, I'm here for the plot. Like, that's fun. If we're gonna be together forever, like, for sure.
To think that I don't know. I understand people who want to be with one person forever.
100%. Yeah.
I do understand it. I relate to that. I also understand, my needs ain't being met. So who can meet them? You know what I mean? So
dang.
Maybe monogamy is not for you. I think I could go either way, but not everybody can. And
yeah.
Maybe this person can't.
Going back to the secure and sense of self, because you know if this works for you and it doesn't. And it should not be a situation where it's like I'm not quite there with if the needs aren't met, just because like his penis not working is a different issue entirely. Like I'm sure he like,
talking about my
I'm sure he was like, if you're messing with somebody else because his penis doesn't work and it inconsistently doesn't work, it's like, well, what does this mean for the relationship at large? Like, does this mean we only date and never sleep together, or does this mean like?
Well, also let me be honest. When you're with somebody who maybe has some issues like that, it does affect your self-esteem. And I was 20 years old,
I see.
And I was
totally
like,
see.
Am I not hot enough? Am I not, you're beautiful enough? Like, I'm your girlfriend. Like, are you not into me? So it makes you want to be like, okay, well, this person thinks I'm hot.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, let me.
And them over there, too.
and them over
in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I feel like the girls is going to eat me up, because anytime I've ever talked about
like monogamy or non-monogamy.
Yeah, or even like the fact, I've cheated before. I would never do that now and be deceptive, but like it's a very human thing.
Yeah.
And the dishonesty is what crushes people, right?
Yeah.
It's the
deceptiveness
fact that,
and dishonesty.
Yeah. It's like if you have faith that you guys have an agreement, you're in a partnership and it's monogamous.
Communicating is safe.
Yeah.
You're not getting carried away.
Yeah.
You have to make your own rules for your relationship.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you ask me about my things, some people are very, very strict, and some people, like if I told some people about the stuff that we are cool with and not cool with, they would be like, but it's just like, well, I'm happily married. This works, and it doesn't always have to be this way.
Yeah,
it can be that way for seasons, and then you can change your mind. Like we've talked many times, like we can change our mind at any point, or there have been seasons where it's like, oh, ain't nothing going on. So it just depends on you. But if I were you to wrap this person's quit plan. If I were you, San Francisco, the next man I would look for, I would say, hey, are you cool with being open? I would look for somebody who is open for non-monogamy for sure. And you will find that man.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
especially in San Francisco, honey. I used to live there. Everybody there open.
Right.
Everybody there open. So go ahead.
That was your first mistake, looking for somebody close. Well, they wasn't there.
Oh, well, this was such a fun episode.
Very fun. You look beautiful in that red lip.
Girl, the girls are going to gag when they see you today.
I'm trying something. Thank you. Every week I'm like, I'm in my biker girl era. And then I'm in my beret era. I'm in my. Thank you.
Love it.
I know this outfit kind of works a little bit more better standing.
Is it matcha?
Did it look like chamomile? A marshmallow on top?
It does. It's a cloud. We're in heaven. See y'all later.
Bye y'all. Quit Playin with Jazmyn and Amber is a Purse First studio production.
We would like to thank our producer, Corey Nixon.
Our audio engineer, Patty Bakery.
This episode was edited by Christopher Schwallenberg.
Video production by Kane O'Keefe.
And our executive producer, Bob the Drag Queen.
Yes. Follow us on Instagram at Quit Playin Pod.
And email us your questions, thoughts, concern, and who played with you at quitplayinpod@gmail.com.
You can listen to Quit Playin with Jazmyn and Amber on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
And please,
quit playing
with Jazmyn
and Amber.
Bye.
That's our wrap.
How does my red lip look after all this?
It looks great to me.
Okay.
You're the lip queen, though, so
you're
going to get better. Be like, Amber, look good to me.